All right, we're going to test you out a little early. Everybody slap your hands together to the beat of the music. Come on, give it a try. It'll make you smile. It'll put a smile on your face. Ooh, listen to that. Welcome to Rodeo Austin. How you feeling out there on a Sunday afternoon? Make a little noise. Let me know you're alive. Wow. I'll tell you what, we talked about it just a few minutes ago. If you pick today as the only day to come to the Rodeo Austin, what a great day to come.
Boy, we've got the top of the line in our cowboys, and that's not a surprise to have at Rodeo Austin. Livestock, if you were here a little while ago, I was bragging on that from the Butler and Son Rodeo. And from what I just heard, it just seems like every day our fans get louder and more excited during Rodeo Austin. What a pleasure to have you here. What a great day. Just like he said that it's going to be to enjoy.
It is going to be a wonderful afternoon. So I have a little favor to ask of you before we get started. Right down here below our announcer stand, we've got some young guys. They're 18 years old. They're new to rodeo. They're great talents. They're great young hands. But here's the deal. First time to Rodeo Austin ever. First time to the city of Austin ever. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I want to make sure they know we've got some real rodeo fans in Austin, Texas. How about a big cheer on three? Everybody stomp your feet, hoop, and holler. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boy, that sounds great.
Well, that is an awesome sound, you know that. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go into the action of our rodeo, we always take a moment, and how proud we are to do that. And take the time to ask the blessing of our Lord upon all of us here. And I would sure invite you to join us. And in thought as well, isn't it wonderful that we live in a country where we are free to pray together? So our gracious Heavenly Father, we know that you're already right here with us. We know that you never leave us, and we know that our life is predestined. So to ask favors, I don't know that it's really necessary, but God, I do know you invite us to come and talk to you anytime and any place. So right now, I want to thank you first off for all of the blessings that all of us have in our life. And Father, while I thank you for the blessings, I would ask a few favors. Would you watch over our cowboys and cowgirls, keeping them as safe as you can with us? Would you watch over this great livestock that we're so proud of? And every day it just gets better, God. I ask you also to bless all of our great fans that are joining us right here today. God, I think that's pretty much what we're going to ask of you today, but I want to thank you for one more thing, God. Thank you for the greatest gift we could have ever received. That is salvation that we have through your Son, Jesus Christ, in whose name I pray. Amen.
That is Miss Rodeo, Texas. Bobby Loran carrying that flag proudly tonight, as she does for all of our veterans, and we always have many veterans that join us at Rodeo Austin. With those people in mind, we say thank you for your service. If you're not standing, stand and join me now as we salute the red, white, and blue of America, because nobody ever said you needed to bring that flag in quietly. If you're proud of that flag and everything she stands for, give Old Glory the welcome she deserves today.
We got an audience that sounds awfully good. I'm going to ask a big favor of you. Last night, our fans were so proud they joined in the singing of America's #1 song. I would love to hear you do that again today. I am going to call on the very talented Jordan Cody to lead us in our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's night's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, beautifully done, everybody. Thank you to both of our ladies on that equation right there. As we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy, there's only one more question on the floor. Austin, Texas, are you ready to rodeo?
So bareback riding is coming up. We bring in our Ram pickup men, Shandon Stalls, Yandy Yarborough. Give them a nice welcome if you would, and let's get ready to go to an event that is sponsored by Rodeo Austin and the mission they have. Here we go. Ben Kramer, North Dakota Cowboy, that'll lead it off. Last Dance. I watched them win a big check on this bucking horse. Deadwood, South Dakota, the days of 76. Let's see if we can't make that happen right here at Rodeo Austin. Overall, the lead is at 87.5, but the top 24 will advance to the playoff rounds. We just need to get him in the money big. Hey! Come on! Finalist, he comes out of the Badlands Circuit. Let's make him feel at home at Rodeo Austin. Woo! Oh my, what a great way as you look at that crest view. RV replay. We have moved him to the number 6 spot. Nicely done. 82 points for Kramer.
Boy, that energy that comes out of the grandstands is so critical. You guys did great cheering them on. Feel free to let your hair down and do that all afternoon long as we pick up our number 2 man. Jacob Lees is our cowboy from Idaho, and a horse the Cowboys love to get on. From the National Finals Rodeo and a big win in Levelland, Texas, this one's called Forward Motion. Now, an opportunity for Jacob to step up to the plate and hit the ball. We've moved him around so he could be here on the right day to get on that horse. It's a random draw. You got to have a little lady luck on your side. You can be the best bucking horse rider in the world, but if you don't draw the right stock, you can't win. This is the right stock. I'm pretty excited for Jacob right here tonight. Butler and Son Rodeo Company producing our event and inviting some of their friends along for the ride. The man in the dark blue shirt, that's Benny Butler, Elk City, Oklahoma. Hauling that stock all the way down here, bucking horses, bulls, timed event cattle, the whole 9 yards. All right, let's get ready to go. Jill Loden is our sound guru. If you catch yourself tapping your toe, clapping your hands, that's the girl in charge. He's ready. Come on, let's help him. You bet. They love that kind of horse right there.
Absolutely right. You said a mouthful right there.
Nice job. Good ride. 8 seconds is rule number 1. Keep that free hand away for the entire ride. That's rule number 2. And they liked it as much as our crowd liked it. Scoreboard says 87 and a half. Big score. Wow.
So we have a tie on the leaderboard. Let's go up to chute number 1 as we go to Jacob Rain. Now getting ready for us, Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, Cimarron Valley. Good horse. Jacob Rains had some great wins. Ocala, Florida, name one of them. 2 rounds at our Southeast Circuit Finals. Well, what a great audience. We just settle him down. Okay, I would tell you that horse slipped a little right out of the chute, may have changed his game plan, whatever the situation is. Jacob will be a 61 score, which I'm pretty sure he's going to fling away. They've given him the option to get on another horse and try it all over again. How about letting him know we're behind him 100%?
You bet. He said, nope, he's going to stay where he's at. He is not going to take that re-ride, and that's a businessman's decision as we go to the Canadian from Alberta. Clint Lay, National Finals, Canadian Finals, and a former Rodeo Austin champion right here. Good. So my man a few minutes ago, Jacob Rain, coming on with a score. He decides he's going to keep that. Clint Lay, I know that we're going to get a chance to see the replay. Thank you to Crestview RV. They bring us a shot at every one of our rides, every one of our runs, so you can see it in slow motion. See the motion of the feet? That's a big deal. From the break of the shoulders all the way up to the rigging, that's going to help him stay in the top group of cowboys. 84 and a half. Nice ride as well.
Boy, we are moving them in. All righty. Let's get set to go to our next man. As we do so, our thank you. The Butler and Son Rodeo bring in some of their great friends, Dakota Rodeo. Simon is here joining us from that great livestock contracting firm up north. Meantime, the Cowboys side, Trenton Montero comes out of Winnemucca, Nevada. Miss Cecilia. That is one of those good bucking horses that we are looking at. We got news for you in a minute. Let's go. I'm going to tell you what, it is a matinee on a Sunday afternoon, but how many of you think things are pretty wild in Rodeo Austin? Montero, an award-winning talent, is going to be looking at a 69 score on that ride out here today.
So, Randy, Corley, myself, we've been bragging this afternoon about what a great day for rodeo it is. And it's all about the right ingredients, the right cowboys, the right bucking horses and bulls and cattle, the whole deal. But here's what you just saw. We shorted Jacob Lees by a point. The officials came to us and said, nope, that's wrong. We have a brand new leader, and you watched it this afternoon. 88 and a half points. Jacob Lees goes to the lead. What a great round of bareback ride.
So we love to kick it off, and then we have an opportunity to have some special presentations that we're always proud of and couldn't be any more proud than the one we're going to give you today. We have a very special group of individuals. We want you to honor them tonight or right here this afternoon in this arena. Our volunteers are the heart and soul of Rodeo Austin, I promise you. And this event wouldn't be possible if we didn't have the help of those volunteers. And every year, the board selects a president to serve as the leader of this organization and all of the 1,000 plus volunteers. This afternoon, we have past presidents joining us here in this arena. Their families are in the stands who gave their time that we could enjoy the rodeo's success.
I'll tell you what, and successful we are as one of the biggest rodeos in the country. The men in front of you have provided their time, talent, and treasure to help Rodeo Austin serve its mission of growing the next generation of the youth of Texas. Their accomplishments are immeasurable, and their legacy will live on with future generations. We'd also like to take a moment to remember a past president that we lost this year. Jimmy Evans will be missed tremendously. President in 1992. He and the whole Evans family were an instrumental part of building this facility, and we are forever grateful for his contributions to Rodeo Austin. Thank you, gentlemen, for allowing us to honor you this afternoon. Your service to the organization is steadfast and inspiring. Folks, it's called a tip of the hat. How about we give it to them right now? Give them all a big hand and a tip of the hat.
I promise you, if they hadn't given it the time, we thank them as they head out, and our salute. How about one more time, because the volunteers are what it's all about. Let's salute the guys that are the leaders over the years of the volunteers that we have enjoyed. As they make their way out, what do you say we go back above? It is the big man's event of our game of rodeo that is set for you right now. What do you say that we get set to bring them in? Steer wrestlers are here.
Thank you to Texas Disposal Systems for bringing the event to us. Official recycling partner of Rodeo Austin, cowboy number 1 in our steer wrestling, J.D. Struxness. He is ranked number 4 in all the world of pro rodeo and the steer wrestling right now. There's your leaderboard, 3-7, a couple 3-9s in there as well. But let me tell you, there's no truer saying than in rodeo that when you're hot, right? This cowboy has been absolutely blazing hot. He won in Tucson, Arizona, and San Antonio, Texas a couple of weekends ago. Just those 2 rodeos is $30,000 in his pocket. Right here in Rodeo Austin, you can win just about that same amount if you win everything you can over our big rodeo time in Austin. When he bails off of his horse, that's your cue to help. And he decided not to bail off today. That's all right. Shoot. First man down. JD, keep your chin up. We're going to be seeing a lot of him this summer. I can tell you that for sure.
Got the whole family and all with him out here. They are the only ones that know whether they have that good shot to get it done or not. Well, I got a second. And our next man would be lining it up, would be Juan Alcazar. But I think travel problems, if we receive that right, told us that he is not able to be here. So think about this. Look at that steer. That steer's in the work pen. He just has an easy walk down that arena. He gets the same amount of hay and feed. That's the luck of the draw today. His cowboy didn't show. All righty. Riley Duvall did, though. Boy, this guy comes from a rodeo family and has qualified 4 times to the $14 million Wrangler NFR. He comes out of Chakota, Oklahoma. He is about $6,000 out of the top 15 right now. More than that can be made up right here. All right, Riley needs you. Don't quit for him, all right? We'll lay him down. While he walks back, you won't meet a nicer guy. And that's not indicative, I promise you, as you watch the Crestview RV replay again. How about we tell Riley Duvall we want him back with us right here at Rodeo Austin.
We're heading now to one of our collegiate national champions, Cade Goodman from Wilder, Texas. But I want you to say hello to another friend of ours in the arena. He is an award-winning rodeo clown, your funny man, your barrel man, Justin Rumford. Woo!
Sunday fun day, everybody.
Sunday fun day. Cade Goodman, slide pull good.
Woo!
That is how it's done. 5.6. Justin, you should bulldog today. Today's the day. You should do it.
If I could go to the beer and wine tent for about 1 hour and come back a little bit, you'd be surprised what I could do, okay?
Oh.
It's Sunday fun day. Anything is possible, right, everybody?
Can it? Okay, we always have Sunday fun day. Can we not change? Maybe have a Super Sunday fun day?
It is Super Sunday fun day. Look at all the people having fun. If you are on the big screen, you have to have fun, okay? You can't just sit there, okay? There, see that?
Oklahoma man Laramie Warren had some nice wins the past year. Sykeston, Missouri, Moses Lake up in the state of Washington. Has one caught. Yes.
Yeah.
Gets the job done. There are no penalties. 4.4. Nicely done for Laramie.
Everybody. You know, it's just a great crowd today. And so I was walking along the front row. There's a lot of kids here. We got some kids seeing their very first rodeo, okay? So on this Sunday, we got a lot of families here. If you have your kid with you, just hold your kid up. Let's see where all the kids are at. Just lift the kid. Just lift it. Now, that was for the parents. Now, if you're at 18, 14, 16, 20 years old and you're with your parents, or if you're an adult with your parent, now lift one of your parents into the air, okay? It's the parent cam.
Crying out loud.
The parent. Nobody?
Sam Goings, Fallon, Nevada. Here's one of the new fresh faces of our game right here. Well, look out, boys. How about a little bit more cheer for a 4.2? Man.
Up. Where's all the dads at on Sunday? Dads, y'all here? So, do you know what's popular right now?
What is it?
Bad dad jokes.
Bad dad joke. Oh, you don't have one.
I got a new one.
Yeah?
How did the hamburger introduce his girlfriend?
I have no idea.
Meet Patty. Nobody laugh at that.
That was terrible.
I kind of
That's
liked
the dad joke of the day.
Okay, Stephen Cullen is already behind the barrier. About 4 years ago, our Resist All Hats Rookie of the Year. He's a Canadian cowboy. Ha! Austin, he left a split second too early. He broke the barrier. It's a 10-second penalty. And a heartache.
Dad joke.
That was the only one I got. That was the dad joke of the day.
Shane Fry, Duncan, Oklahoma. So if you win everything you can win at Rodeo Austin, you're the champion here in another week from right now. You can get out of town with about $24,000. Shane Fry is only $7,000 out of the top 15 in the world standings right now. It's very doable here in Austin, very doable.
There is nobody in our game that doesn't want to see this cowboy at the Wrangler NFR. out of the top 15. So while we look it over, 4.6, folks, there are 24 that will come back after 2 more days into the playoff rounds. He is in the number 12 spot. I'm going to bet that he will be back. Ground zero, they start again at the playoffs.
I'm with you there, buddy. I'm with you. Canadian champion, national finalist, one of 3 brothers. Tanner Milan, Cochrane, Alberta. If this guy has a great run, Justin, you just run out there and
Nope.
throw him on the ground.
Whoa.
Come on, I dare you.
This guy can bench press a bulldozer, okay?
You're afraid his brothers will beat you up.
I'm good friends with Tanner,
Yep,
and I'm going to tell you, he's a bad cat, okay?
Yeah.
but a good guy.
He's so bad, he can dribble a bowling ball, okay?
Wow.
The day he was born, he drove his mother home from the hospital, okay?
Wow. Come on, Tanner. Get the nose. Oh, no. Come on, let's help him, everybody. Oh. Well, shucky darn. Shoot. Son of a gun. Let's look them over. We saw some fast times here this afternoon. 4-2, 4-4. We'll move into our top ranks. As my partner just said, top 24 advance on at Rodeo Austin, hopefully to get to the finals. The 3-7 is going to stay number 1. Folks, there's some great cowboys trotting out of that arena right now. How about a thank you to those guys for coming to Austin, Texas?
And I'll promise you that our buddy Justin Rumford will be back throughout the day, so you're not going to miss it. While I have a chance right now, we have saluted our past presidents earlier on. Right now, I think on behalf of all of our volunteers at our committees that do their job, I want you to meet the man who serves as our president. He's off here to my left. How about a thank you to my friend Joe Straub and all of the great volunteers that get it done, that he is in charge of this year.
So while we're introducing VIPs, I'd like to introduce one more to you. She's one of our 38 scholars that's actually joining us today for the rodeo. She's from Nacogdoches, Texas, and attends Texas Tech University with a $16,000 scholarship from Rodeo Austin. She's studying animal science and hopes to attend medical school and pursue a career in research. How about a warm welcome to Miss Rachel Self, our Austin scholar.
Our congratulations. And before we flip a page, got to give a thank you to Dr. Davison, as I mentioned, our rodeo vet. Take a look at the board in the next event coming up.
It is brought to you by HEB, the Favor app. Brand new app, the easiest way to get anything you want delivered fast. How many are ready to see some kids ride some sheep here this afternoon, huh?
Here we go.
HEB Mutton Bustin', Justin Rumford.
All right, the first one is a little girl 7 years old from Dripping Springs, Texas, Hannah Branyon. Hold on, Hannah, our leadoff lady of the night. 75 points to get it kicked off. Anybody here from Georgetown, Texas? Well, that's where Colt's from. He's 6 years old. Colt Velarde. I'm sorry. He's okay. He's okay. 72 points for Colt Velarde. Austin, Texas, this is your lady, Olivia Foltz. 6 years old, Olivia, riding sheep in the big pen right here in Austin. 74 points. Everybody gets a score. All right, our next contestant, Charlie Joe Chancellor, 5-year-old little girl, Bastrop, Texas, is where she gets her mail. Charlie Joe. Hold on, Charlie. $88 points for Charlie Joe, a new leader. Our next little girl's from Dale, Texas, 6 years old, Hunter Dorset. 6 years old and fast-running sheep, hard-running sheep. 71 points. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah. Yep. 81. I'm sorry. 81. All right, Caden Jolie, Cedar Creek, Texas. Little boy, 6 years old. Cedar Creek, Texas. Down for the count. 83 points. 83 points. Cedar Creek, Texas.
So we will welcome to the ground floor for our awards celebration for the kids, both Miss Rodeo Texas. It is Jordan Maldonado and Bobby Loran joining our VIP from HEB. Stephanie Jolie is our representative. We're going to put the kids on camera. Most of them will have a smile on their face. Some of them may not, but most of them do. The kids tried pretty hard. How about a cheer for all of the Mutton Busters? But they all get a prize, but there's only one grand prize, and Justin knows who gets it.
That's Charlie Joe Chancellor. Come on over here, Charlie Joe.
So, Justin, I got to tell you, I thought the judges were a little off. She could have been more.
Charlie Joe, can you come over? Can you stand right here? I am so excited. You did such a great job. Do you know you did a good job? You did? Yeah. How far were you going to ride that sheep? You don't know? How many years have you rode sheep? One? This is your first time?
No, I ride it one more time.
One more time than today? And how old are you? 5 years old? You're 5 years old? That is so cool. Well, we got this buckle for you. You just got to answer one question, okay? Can you tell us what you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor.
A doctor. A sheep rider and a doctor. How about it for Charlie Joe Chancellor, our winner of the Mutton Bustin' with our gold buckle from our Miss Rodeo, Texas.
Oh, here's a little replay of the great ride. 88 points. Send the kids out of here with one more hand clap. Good job, Charlie.
Beautiful job for Charlie, you know that? So while they are making way in the arena, I have a message from our friends at Schmidt Electric. We have what we call the Extreme Seat Upgrade, sponsored by Schmidt Electric. During the concert, the winner of the Extreme Seat Upgrade is going to be right down along the side of the stage on the arena floor. They are somewhere up high. They'll spotlight them. We'll find out where they're at. Right back over here to my left. Roy, you see them standing? How about our congratulations during the Oak Ridge Boys? They're going to be stage side for that concert. Good job, and thank you to Schmidt Electric.
We are headed back down to our time event into the arena. We need some players, and guess what? Here they are. Here come the Cowboys. Time for a little team roping. We have a great team bringing us the event. Holt Cat and Texas First Rentals, the Texas True Way. They're also presenting our youth auction coming up.
So we're going to lead it off with a team. There is a 6'3" cutoff in the top 24. Jake Orman, Bryce Kreitz, one of the hottest teams in the 2022 season, top 5 in the race for the world. It is a Mississippi and an Oklahoma combination. Healer needs to hear ya. There are no penalties. Barrier was good. 2 hind feet. 4.8. They are in the top 10. Nice job, Orman and Kreitz.
So according to Tim, the man that stands right next to me and runs that scoreboard, we're at around 6.2 seconds or so will be the cutoff time if you want to be in the top 24. So everybody knows that. They've got it on their mind. Team number 2, Canadian champion and national finalist, Colton Schmidt from Alberta. Wyatt Cox, Arroyo Grande, California. Sounds good, Jill. Oops. So we talked about my favorites, my partner's favorite band, Oak Ridge Boys, coming up today. Tomorrow night is the Josh Abbott Band. Tuesday night, Scotty McCreery. Wednesday night is Boys to Men. Thursday night, Robert Earl King. Friday, Carly Pierce. And the Saturday night of our championship round, Kevin Fowler.
Wow. That is an all-star lineup of people, you know that. Speaking about all-star lineup, Indiana, New Mexico. Indiana's Corey Smothers out of Henryville is on the head side. New Mexico's Brandon Gonzalez. Oh, boyetta. Okay, we're going to have possibly a change. Is that right, guys?
So you mentioned stealing the good entertainers from you. What about the 100X Club? They got a big old club right outside here.
How many have ever been out here and gone to the 100X Club? Well, then you need to. That's all I'm going to say. 100X Club, live music, great fun right back over here on the west side behind the arena. Plus, there's more to it than that. We'll tell you about it in a minute. Okay, it'll be Smothers on the head side, Gonzalez on the heel side. Okay. So they are waving them out in the field. I look to our official on the call for that side of it as you look to the head catch. I think possibly that might be the program. Tim, is that correct? Yep. There's an illegal head catch. There's 3 legal catches. You can go clean horns, you can go a full head, or what they call a half head, 1 horn but still down around the nose, and that rope cannot cross itself in any figure 8 pattern without it being illegal. No time.
Oh, the old rule book. We got to adhere to that. Jackson Tucker, Stephenville, Texas. Clay Futrell from North Carolina. The man on the heeling side, 2020, just a couple years ago. Resistol, Rookie of the Year. Come on, come on. Yes! And they broke the barrier. I know. 14.7. Got to give them a head start.
Our next pair, Smith and Corkle. Sounds like a law firm when you put it like that. They have written the laws, I believe, on our team roping for abilities to win. Clay Smith has got 2 world titles. His partner, he has got 3 world titles. As you watch them getting set, Broken Bow, Oklahoma, the Smith family, Clay is number 3 in the world. Jade Corkle, Fallon, Nevada, number 4 in the world right now. They are inside the top 24. That is 5.2 on that run. All clean for Clay and Jade.
Our sponsors of this event presenting our youth auction. That's coming up, by the way, next Saturday, March 26th, 8:45 in the morning. Last year, even though we were under COVID-19 restrictions, we still raised $1.7 million at the youth auction a year ago. We're going to hopefully outdo that this year. Just up the road, not very far, Lampasas, Texas. Here comes my neighbor, Garrett Tanazi. TJ Watts, Eads, Colorado, on the heeling side. Go fast, boys, go fast. one hind leg means there's going to be a 5-second penalty tacked on there, making it 9 and 9. 2 to go.
The guy that is going to be roping on the head side of this next pair, I've got to believe, has got to be one of the greatest team ropers that ever came out of Canada. Levi Simpson, National Finals qualifier, a champion of the world in 2016. Canadian Pro Rodeo, he has won 4 Canadian titles to go along with that. His partner, that is a second-generation cowboy, Ryan Moats, who has long made his home in Weatherford, Texas. 5 NFRs on his side. Let's get him some money here today. Hang on. Ow. So my Canadian friend, thank you God, is up and he's all right. His concern right now is that great horse that he rides as well. Ryan stayed tight on those heels, just trying to keep everything controlled from his end of it. 2 of the best in our game are standing in front of you. They could use a little some of that hospitality like Austin, Texas has.
Ooh, no more of that. Ouch. We hope that you are okay. My goodness. Don't like to see you.
Everything good, Levi. Okay. That's a tip of his resist all to all the fans for what you gave their way.
So welcome to Grayson Moore, the official doctor at Rodeo Austin. I see him standing right down below, together with Frosty, Dustin Moore, Sean Reedy, the Justin Sports Medicine team. Thank you to Legacy Bone and Joint for keeping sure that our Cowboys are healthy, safe, and sound. One more team, Colby Level, Madisonville, Texas, 2020 world champion. Paul Eves to the backside. Oh, good. There are no penalties. How about another little hand clap for a 4.9? They are well into the top 15 with that time.
So some awfully good roping. Orman and Kreitz had the 4 and 8 early on to lead us all off out there. The 4-9 comes in behind that. Cowboys are the greatest in the game. You got champions working their way out. How about we let them know that we love the team roping right here. Holt Cat and Texas First Reynolds brings it our way. You want to go have some fun with Justin Rumford again?
You bet.
I do too, Wayne.
You bet. KVET. If you're around Austin, Texas, tune your stereo radio to KVET. It started by veterans years ago. That is who's bringing us a little fun today. Karaoke time, Justin.
It is karaoke time on this Sunday Fun Day. How's everybody feeling on this side? Y'all good, everybody? Okay, so today I have my karaoke singer. All she has to do to win our free merchandise from Rodeo Austin is just finish the songs. We're going to do 3 songs. This is Martha from the Rio Grande Valley. Everybody say hello, Martha. Here she is. It's Martha. And she guaranteed me she's not a good singer, but she said she's had 2 doubles and she's having a great day today, okay? So Martha, here we go. Just belt it out loud and proud. Song number 1, Woo! Martha. That's pretty good for Martha. Everybody cheer right there. Well, Martha, you rock song number 1. All right, song number 2, let a little more flow. Here we go, song number 2 for Martha.
On sad song.
Okay, Martha, song number 2. Hey, we didn't want to tell you, but if you don't know the words to that song, we would actually make you leave the rodeo. It's a classic, okay? Song number 3, Martha, bring it home for the win. Here we go.
Is she like a professional singer?
Ladies and gentlemen, our karaoke winner tonight, probably the best one we've had all week. How about it for Martha, everybody?
All righty. We're going back down to the Buck and Shoots Classic event. Saddle bronc riding is coming our way. Got him rocking. Saddle bronc riding presented by the Cowboy Channel, the official network of the PRCA. The Cowboy Channel and the app on the Cowboy Channel Plus, they are what bring you pro rodeo. Okay, shoot three is where we're at. Leon Fountain is our man. He is a New Mexico cowboy, top 15 in the world for a finalist. Homecoming. The buck and horse that you are getting set to watch. Butler and Son line up on our livestock of rodeo. 8-second ride again. We cheer them on. Let's go. If you are from New Mexico, I tell you what, you have given us one of the great bronc riders in our game. Nice job for Leon. And what a nice way to lead it off. There are 24 that'll be back. He's going to be back with us, I can tell you. 84.5 points. He's in the number 3 spot. Good job, Leon.
We're sliding up to chute number 2. If you look, you'll see a lot of blue shirts on the back of the buck and shoots. See them all? We got 4 of them here today. The famous number 1 family in the bronc riding game. It's the Wright family in Austin, Texas. Ryder Wright, 2-time world champion at his young age, will be the first to nod. Beaver, Utah, and Neutrina's Old Flame. This family is going to rewrite the history books in the bronc riding game forever. Come on. Oh, yeah, it's going to get hot today. Get him back down on the ground. You don't have to wait on the score. He is young and talented. He's won 2 world titles. He'll probably win about 10 more before it's all said and done. So we got him into the top 3. It's an 84.5 again. Good deal. Good deal.
We're building on him. So we have more rights, but not right now. We have Samuel Kelch to get ready. No, let's change that. Well, let's go to Eli Hirschberger. That is going to get ready for us here. All righty. As I said, Eli Hirschberger. Ginger Snap is the buck and horse that you're looking at in the lineup of the Butler and Son Rodeo Company. Our primary and producers of this rodeo. Shoot number 1. Let's watch Eli go for the cash. By the way, something I did not tell you, that is a Texas cowboy in front of you right now. He will be looking at a 73 score. Not enough to get him into that top 24.
So the original family of the Wrights, big Mormon family from Utah, 13 kids, 7 of them are boys, and they all ride broncs. Big family. Well, here comes the next generation. Cody Wright's boys, Rusty Ryder, Stetson, and Statler. Here's the youngest of the bunch. Statler, Wright, Beaver, Utah, and a horse called Chisholm Trail. We try to look back, see where they've been, see where they're going. In February and March, he has just lit a fire under his rodeo machine, and it is purring along quite well right now. Come on, Statler. Show them your stuff. He doesn't even shave every day yet. Come on, let's help a young guy. They are like machines. Once they nod their head, they go to work. Get him down, or he'll be watching that replay from Crestview just like all of you in our grandstands. Watch his feet. The timing is perfect. He's snapping them up into the neck, lifting on that buck rein. How about we tie him up for the number 1 spot? 86 points for Statler.
Okay, we are not done by any shot. Not yet, we're not, I can tell you that. How about we go to Chance Brass of Yellowhead County, Alberta. Canadians, we got a few of them here tonight. How many Canadians in the audience down here, huh? Enjoying the nice weather in Austin? Okay, we need more money. The bucking horse that we are looking at, Crossfire, is that right? Yep. They just want things as close to right as they can get them before they nod their head. They love to have that horse standing natural, head up. They just kind of bring him around and he'll relax himself back. Hopefully that's the time this Canadian is ready. He is. If you will look on the arena floor, our official, Tim Englehart, off on the north side, just picked up a yellow flag. Justin boots have got to be above the points of the shoulder. When that horse's front feet hit the ground, that first jump out, they were not there. That means you got to let Chance know that you have a little hospitality his way. No score for our Canadian man. We got a free? I think we may have gotten a free roll. So erase that, no score. We're going to go to the next cowboy where we get a score. Kelts is the man.
You got it. Sam Kelts, Millerville, Alberta, Canada, Dakota Pro Rodeo bucking horse called Kenny's Girl. And the right draw, the right time, the right crowd, all that makes a difference. Right now on the top, 86, a pair of them, and 85 and a half, 84 and a half. We've watched this man for years at the Canadian Finals Rodeo, in the novice ranks, coming up in the saddle bronc riding as well. Second generation cowboy. He's ready. Oh boy. That's where they got the saying, the first jump is a doozy, huh? Crestview RV will bring us a little replay action. Boy, that first one was pretty exciting right there. Woo! Hang on, it's a 72-point ride for Sam, 72. We're a long ways from done.
Okay, we need to get him back into the 80s. We may need the crowd, and I may need Jill to get us some help to do it while Jake Burwash gets ready to go. Let's get it for Jake. Hey! That is another great second-generation cowboy from the pro ranks of rodeo out of Canada. Nicely done for Burwash. As the scoreboard, Crestview RV brings up the score, 76 points for Burwash's ride.
Let's take a look to a world champion bronc rider. Back to the Wright family. Spencer Wright, 2014 world champ. That was his first one, won't be his last. This is a rematch right here. Richie's High, the bucking horse, where he has already won a nice chunk of money on this year, is in chute number 1 right now. I think this is one of the best matchups of the day in the saddle bronc riding. We're about to find out. Great farm leagues in rodeo. These kids have come up from the junior ranks to high school rodeo, into the collegiate ranks, and now the pros. Man, are they making a showing. Come on, Spence. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
How to do it, huh?
Yeah. Uncle Spence showed up with his riding pants today. What a great horse. Watch the motion of his feet as well. That's the kind of horses the Cowboys love. How about an 86-point ride, number 1 again?
We have got a log jam. Let me just tell you this. We have a log jam at the top of the board. 3 86s, 2 of them are rights. We go to the last cowboy, and yes, folks, it is again another right. Rusty, let's break that log jam. He is getting himself settled down below top 25 in the world. Bartenders and national finals, bucking horse in the lineup. Thank you again to our friends at Dakota Rodeo. Let's see if this isn't the right way to do it. Get it. He needs ya. Austin. And what is good? All the blue shirts are cheering. You got your own cheering section. That is Rusty Wright on the ride. I told him that we had room up on the top of the board. I said we had room on top of that board. Boy, did we ever. 89.5 points for Rusty Wright. Woo! Wow.
That will guarantee a spot in our playoffs. There's the leaderboard. Look at all the right names up there, huh? What a great afternoon. Congratulations to all 3 of them. Brody Crest still in the top 4. Hey, you know what, Bronc Riders, they're still right down here where they can hear you. How about one more hand clap? What a great round today. Love it. Wow, Cowboy Channel, thank you.
It has been a great day. Is everybody still having fun? Everybody make some noise if you're having fun on this Sunday Fun Day. Now, here's a little something that's not fun, okay? I got called out a little bit ago when I was up there.
Yeah.
Everybody on this side of the arena says I only do stuff for this side of the arena, okay?
Right.
You guys have said that. A couple people messaged me on Instagram, okay? And when I told my dad joke, I had a dad up in section 204. I'm not going to point him out, but he's bald and very tall. And he said, I don't do enough for the dads either, okay? So let's get this figured out right now. We're going to have a challenge. This side versus this side, okay? For once and for all, we're going to find the best side in Rodeo Austin, everybody, okay? Okay, everybody on this side? Okay, everybody on this side? Now, here's how we're going to do it. Each section gets one representative in the stands You got to stay in the stands, okay? And since he was talking about the dads, I need the best dancing dad on this side. Where's the best dancing dad? Where's the best dancing dad? Okay, sir, don't dance it. No, hold the move in. Sir, hold the move in. You are going to represent everybody on this side of the arena, okay? This is your man right here. Now, everybody on this side, you say don't come to you enough. I need the best dad dancer on your side. Where's he at? Where's he at? They're pointing to the guy. Okay, sir, right there. All right, everybody's pointing to you, so you must be the guy, okay? Stand up, stand up. So here's what's gonna happen. Each dad is gonna get 20 seconds to dance as good as you can, all right? The best dad will represent the best side of the arena. This side, are you ready? That side, are you ready? Okay, let's go. Let's go with dad number one. Here we go, bust it out. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Everybody over here, give.
Yeah, that was good.
I think he found out 20 seconds was longer than he thought.
Is this your dad here? He is? Okay, post those videos on YouTube. Okay, now, dad number two, dad over here had a great, very good performance. It's Sunday Fun Day. You cannot hold nothing back, okay? You represent everybody on this side of the arena. This side, are you ready? All right, dad, here we go. Bust it out. Okay. Whew. How about it for dad number two, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. You know you're a dad when you have your cell phone in a pouch strapped to your belt right there. That's my man. Okay, you got two of them. All right, so here's the deal. Everybody, let's just vote on it. How many people say the dad on that side of the arena? Make a little noise. How many people say the dad on this side, everybody? Well, tonight, it's got to go to our friend over there. This side, you have won. How about it for everybody over here? Get yourself a round of applause, everybody. Keep it rocking on.
You never even got to see the backup dad that was working over here. He was pretty hot, too. All righty. Nice fun. How about our buddy Justin Rumford, always kind of keeping things rolling. Speaking of keeping things rolling, it is time we go to the far end of this arena. Tie down roping, presented by Jimmy Evans Company, coming up.
The Jimmy Evans Company, a well-known Austin-based civil contractor, bringing to the table integrity, quality, and exceptional service. Boy, it's been a great tie-down roping last night. They jumped into that top 10. A bunch of them did. 7-8, 7-9, 8-1. Your three fast times as we start with J.D. McQuestion. Collinsville, Texas. If you want to cheer for the Texas Cowboys and girls a little more than the rest, it's okay to do that. You bet it is. Top 25 finish in the world standings past year. Big winner in Colorado Springs over the summertime as well. Come on, JD. Let's go. Yes, sir. And we have a broken barrier. 9 goes to 19. We'll try to put that barrier on camera for you, because if the horse hits that rope that's stretched in front of the box at any time before the calf gets out far enough to trigger it and let the cowboy ride out freely, that's where the penalty comes from.
It's like all of our events. It's an advantage to livestock rule, pretty much so to give them that kind of a head start. We'll gather this one and we go to the next man. We have a Brazilian cowboy that has now long made our United States home, he and his lovely wife, Marcos Costa. Marcos Costa, 2017, this great Brazilian talent won the world title right here in the tie-down roping, and he is mounted on a number 1 horse, award-winning. Let's go. You know, I keep saying they're some of the nicest guys. You won't meet a more polite man, let alone a better roper. How about a salute to our friend Marcos?
Okay, we got to change the luck here somehow. Jill Loden, I think, as Tom Kraus gets ready to go, the Missouri Cowboy. Let's try out our singing fans here this afternoon. Come on, you guys, we're going to give you a little piece of a song and see if you know it. Ready? Come on, girls. Ooh, listen. Sounding good. Where's he from? Man, that's going to be hard to outdo. The girls singing good today. Nice. Great Lakes Circuit champion, Tom Kraus. They're working with 3 ropes out there, which makes it a little bit more challenging. Too bad. Sorry about that. Okay, the girls sang awfully good. Let's do the guys. Give the guys a chance. Don't discount the guys. Here we go. There you go. Yeah. Woo!
A little bit louder.
Cooper Martin, Kansas Cowboy. Cooper is a national finalist. Austin, get him. I am looking back down on the far end. I don't see any problems at the start of that run. Martin, top 16 in the world. He might wind up moving up a couple right here. Alma, Kansas man just roped one in 9.3. Nice job. He's in the top 24. That is what counts.
I want everybody to be completely honest, okay? We're all friends. We're all family here.
Right.
I like that last song a lot.
Right.
And I know that some people here are a little wild sometimes. So, guys, I want you to raise your hand if you were ever drunk the day your ma got out of prison, okay? Be completely honest. Hold them high. Okay. Just checking.
Chance off the doll, Minnesota Cowboy. Top 30 in the world standings. Right now, we take the top 15 to Las Vegas's Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, and that's where we crown the world champions. Ooh. Got the leg out from under there. That's the most important part. As I said, these cowboys Working with 3 ropes out there, they got to keep them all straight. It's pretty tough to do. He was more concerned about the safety of his horse than he was trying to tie that calf down. Wish my cowboy the best of luck for the rest of the year, will you? So for you city folks, most of them cowboys, they carry pocket knives in their pockets, and that's exactly why. If that would have gone on much longer, he'd have cut that rope in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, the cost of the rope means nothing to the safety of that horse. You're absolutely right. So we are moving now to New Mexico, second-generation roper. How many of you watch the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo out of Las Vegas? Cowboy Channel, they were live last year. Then you watch this man. Shad Mayfield, who's back in the top 3 in the race for the world, in 2020 won the world title. He's riding an award-winning horse, top 3 in our game. It's okay to cheer a little here. So he had to bring the livestock back up into a standing position and then throw him under his power. Even adding that, he is going to be a 7.9 and in the top 3 overall. A tie for second and third.
So we are a nonprofit organization, 89 cents of every dollar. The last time we were up and running full speed ahead was 2019. Well, the last time we were rodeoing in 19, here's one of our winners, Caleb Schmidt. He is the 3-time, and nothing wrong with a little noise before the run, reigning world champion roper right here. You just saw 7.9. Get ready for a 7.8, 7.7. Here we go. Watch the hands. Boom. That is exactly the same time he had in 2019 when he won a round of our semifinals and got a nice check at Rodeo Austin. Everything's good. How about 8 flat, everybody? That's a nice run. That'd win most rodeos around the country.
Hey, I'll tell you what, we watched a pretty good roping out here today. The last 2 really put on the pressure. And the hot run of the day goes into a split for second and third. That was Shad Mayfield, who turned in the 7.9 time. They are riding down that arena, some of the greatest ropers that ever played our game of rodeo. Show them our appreciation for their great event. Tie down roping out here. Jimmy Evans Company, thank you.
This is such a great crowd today. It feels like a Saturday Night Live out here. How on earth would you ever pick the Austin Underground Fan of the Night? How would you pick that, huh?
Oh! Let me hear you, Austin, Texas. Where you at on Sunday Fun Day? Okay. I have been watching you guys, not in a creepy way, but I've been watching you the whole rodeo, and I have picked the best fan at the rodeo, okay? We've had a lot of good ones. Everybody over there, you've been great. Everybody here, you've been great, but you know what? Where's the lady with the sign? She has made a sign that says, I love Justin Rumford, okay? Come on down. You are the best fan of the night because you made a rodeo clown sign. See that? She's my best fan, and that's why Austin Underground, We Dig Austin, is going to make her the fan of the night, representing this side of the arena, everybody.
I think that was a biased opinion.
Where's your sign at, Randy?
No, it's good. It's
Okay.
really good. Michelle keeps it at home. We are enjoying a great night out here. I can't think of any way of making it better than to let the ladies become a part of our game as well, as our next lineup is in the barrel racing. Look at this. Before we get to it, Ram Rodeo has made its way in. Our friends who bring us the barrel racing, I just mentioned, Sonic, Sonic is America's drive-in, and I think they have some Sonic tots that they are throwing your way right now. Make a little noise, and I'll bet we can get it. Jordan's back there pitching them right along with Bobby and old Rusty. Rusty Rodeo's in there. Nice job for them. And how about that Ram truck they're driving?
Well, show of hands. How many people would like to win a truck just like that one for free? I would. Yeah. Well, you got to get in the drawing. We're going to give one away. This is about 14 years we've given a brand new Ram truck away every year. Sign up at the Ram display right outside the building. Or, here's the easy way. Text Ram Rodeo to 999-222. One word, Ram Rodeo all together. Text it in to 999-222. You'll be in the running for a $100,000 voucher. You get to pick which truck you want. That's a great deal. And as we say thank you to our Texas Ram dealers, we couldn't do it without them. They've been with us for 30 plus years. And if you look out in the parking lot, probably 80% of our cowboys drive those Ram Tough trucks. Proud of them. So, we're getting set for our girls coming your way right now.
So, we have been cheering for cowboys all day. How many of you are ready to cheer for the cowgirls out here today, huh? Yeah. Barrel Racing, the WPRA, the Women's Professional Rodeo Association. A lady finished among the top 25 in the world this past year. From Madisonville, Texas, Michelle Alley is going to be our leadoff lady. They can go to the left or the right barrel first. Either one is perfectly all right. We cheer them past that point barrel. Nice turn. You got to leave them standing to remain penalty free. Whoa! This is your Texas lady. Hurry! She slams them in, and a top 10 run. Number 7 spot, 15.70 for Michelle.
So we go from a top 10 run to a top 10 ranked cowgirl from Stephenville, Texas, Cheyenne Wimberly. A round at San Antonio a couple weekends ago, a win at Odessa, Texas. About 16 and 10 100ths or faster will keep you in the top 24. You're good. Keep going. Keep going. All right, ladies, I need a little help right here. Oh, she is well under the wire. 15 and 80, top 15 right now.
Third lady getting ready to go is a Hall of Famer in so many different aspects. She is the all-time number 1 lady in the game of barrel racing. She comes from Marana, Arizona. Sherry Servey, 4-time champ of the world. We're under it. Nice. Hey, you have got her in Austin today. Let's help her. Wow. She is a 1557. You know what, Austin? That is the number 1 spot, 15.57 for the all-time leader.
Boy, her and that horse absolutely make it look effortless out there. Let's go to one of our fan favorites, Lisa Lockhart, Ulrich, South Dakota. A many-time national finals cowgirl, Canadian champion 4 times as well. You have got the talent today. Let's go, Lise. Yeah, no. Oh, this is a small arena, 25.58. Keeping those barrels standing is the toughest thing to do here in Austin.
Got another Texas lady getting ready from Chapman Ranch, Texas. Sissy Wynn, top 3 in the world as you get set to take a look at this talent right now. Sissy, 2021 Texas Circuit Finals titleist, is on the clock. Hey, hey. Whoa. We time it in hundreds of seconds, and we have a tie for the number 1 spot, 15.57 for Sissy.
Boy, it is a fast track today. I don't know what the deal is, but it is fast. I'm going to expect the same thing out of the next cowgirl. 2-time world champion from Lampasas, Texas, Brittany Tanazi. Top 5 in the world today. There isn't a big rodeo in North America that this lady hasn't won already. Atta girl. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, I got a feeling. Wow. 15:39, she took the lead by a mile.
Woo! Look at her lean out to the right to get by that third one. She is a talent. Speaking of a talent, 2018, this lady was our Resistol Rookie of the Year for the ladies from McDade, Texas. Jimmy Smith is ready. No. National finalist, a young talent, Texas, she's your lady. Help her. With the penalty, 20.75 for Jimmy.
Only one more cowgirl to run today, and it's going to be Keila Costa, Toller, Texas. Met her husband, world champ, in our tie-down roping a little earlier. Wonderful lady, back to Brazil as well. Come on, Keila. Back in her home country. Ooh, no. Oh, it's a tough day at the office, Keila. I get it. A tough day at the office. 31 seconds when we tack them all together. Man, what a day for the barrel racing. This leaderboard is going to be quite something to see. Brittany Posey from up the road, Tanazi, 15:39, a couple of 57s. That was a great barrel race.
Boy, I guess it was. Let's pay those ladies off. They can hear you out there. They're still down that alley. As good a one as we watched.
Watch this. We got a video for you to look at real quick. Superimpose one racer on top of another so you can see the difference 0.2 of a second will make. Watch this. It's pretty cool right here. 0.2 of a second between the two.
Stu, nice job. You know that? I love that sports track and utility cam that can show us all of that. Barrel racing closes out. We have got to find, for our friends at Sonic, our supersonic section. Everybody in the section is going to get a slush free coupon. It is section 202 today. There they are. All right. Supersonic section. Thank you to Sonic. Got a free medium slush coming your way. They're going to hand you out the coupons right over there. Thank you all. Here is the question on the floor. Where are all of the bull riding fans at today in the state of Texas? Huh? We need you. Bull riding presented by our friends at Coors. Coors is the brand who knows what it takes to rodeo.
All right, they can hear you down there. Don't be afraid to cheer them on. You've been doing great all day. C.J. Sims, Oklahoma bull rider. Record Racks Crash Course. That's the bull. Shoot number 2. They've won piles of money on this bull. Watch. 3 of the great bullfighters in professional rodeo join us in front of the buck and shoots. How about a hand clap and a welcome to Evan Allard, his partner Nathan Harp, and Weston Rutkowski.
And while we got a shot, he has had fun with us all day. How about the award-winning Justin Rumford in the barrel, huh? Jeff Askey, top 10 in the world, not a surprise. We find him in that position at all. He's been to 4 Wrangler National Finals in Las Vegas. He came up through the ranks of college. In the college ranks, he won a national title there as well. Bar 70, that is the number on this bull from the Butler and Son Rodeo Company. Bragging on their livestock, and that's well deserved. They have been named Stock Contractors of the Year for our sport of professional rodeo as well. You know, I salute our camera crew. They will get you right down in that chute where you've got to look at the cowboy. Look at this. They take the rap. Okay, Jill. We're getting ready. Askey is sliding up. Let's start making a little rumble. It don't have to happen just when the gate opens. Let's start it early. Come on.
Here we go. Come on, Texas. Start getting on it. Here we go. Keep it going. Turn it up, Austin. Oh.
Wow. That bull is fast.
Wow.
Look at the bullfighters. They're down there just having fun. They're smiling. They like what they do.
That is the
Askey down.
Fun Time Squad.
No score. They got to be good partners to hang around, huh?
Yes, they are. Okay. Everybody, let's get positive. We're going to ride a bull. Everybody say, we are going to ride a bull. Say it.
We're going to ride a bull.
And if we don't ride a bull, we'll have that dancing dad get on one tonight. Okay? Okay. You good? Yeah, get you that beer. Start stretching.
Dawson Gleaves, our cowboy from Amarillo, Texas. The bull called Double Clutch at Chute 4. I got a good feeling about this one, buddy.
I do too. I really do.
Yep, I think you hit the nail right on the head. I think we're going to have our first qualified ride of the day.
Positivity.
But let me tell you this, too, something to think about. We've been talking about the top 24 contestants in every event move on to the playoffs, right? We have only had 15 bulls rode in the last week. Any score will get you to the playoffs. Any ride, any score. There you go. They're putting that block of wood down there, trying to make a little room so the cowboy can get his leg down on the side of that bull. Everybody working hard because that is the most dangerous spot in the entire arena inside that chute. Ooh, look at that. He's got some horns, Justin. Here you go. Dawson Gleaves, Amarillo. He's going to be there for 8 seconds. We have a ride. He is excited, and I don't blame him either. I don't blame him. Here comes our Crestview replay. 66, but listen, like we talked about earlier,
Yeah.
he is in the top group right now. That might
That's
hold
right.
a few more days. That's all it's going to hold.
Yeah, 2 more after today, plus the ones we have left. We now have 16 qualified rides. Let's make it 17.
Let's do it.
Indiana brings us our bull rider, Dakota Warnken. He's got a bull called the Gambler. Justin, you've watched this bull. May start one way.
You know, when I see this bull, you know what I think of? In life,
What?
you have to know when to hold him. You have to know when to fold him.
The Gambler.
You have to know when to walk away. And you know what else? You got to know when to run, okay? I'm just saying.
Listen to Jill. Listen to Jill.
I love that guy. Everybody, you never can. Okay, I gotta tell y'all, you guys have been great, and I'm not supposed to say a lot about this, but is there any George Strait fans here tonight? George Strait?
Yeah.
I'm a pretty big fan of George, and we don't like to brag or get wild, but if you guys look up in the VIP box behind the course sign, we'd like to welcome a guy that kind of looks like George Strait. Okay, all right, thank you. Kind of like the hat.
Sing it out loud.
Hey, all right, there we
What a
go.
crowd,
That's
huh?
positive.
Florida
girls.
Cowboy, we're going to move the action to Cullen Telford to get ready. We'll reset the last guy. Cullen had a nice win last year in Albuquerque. Black Mambas, the Bull of Butler inside. 2 in a row. Okay. All right, so the clock says 8 seconds in a qualified ride. Nice job. Florida's got Cowboys, and you just watched a great one. Put it on him right there. Qualified rides are putting you into the top 24. Let's see what we get for the marking on that ride for Cullen. Noble kind of owns that arena. You know that, Justin?
Yeah, I'm
got
telling you.
people crawling around. How about a top 10 ride? It's a number 9 spot, 83 points for the Florida Cowboy, Cullen
There
Telford.
we go. There we go.
All right, back to Dakota Warnken, Indiana man, and the Gambler. The degree of difficulty that the bulls throw out there makes a big difference in that score. This bull has been known to turn back both directions. Part of the ride one way, part of the ride the other. Hopefully that'll help him bump him up into those 80s again, just like we saw a moment ago. Come on. Oh, yeah. I thought he was going to ride that bull all day long.
Boy, I did too.
Man.
So I will tell you while we go to our next cowboy, you don't have to grow up in rodeo to be great. But, Justin, you and I know that it doesn't hurt either, right?
Amen.
This guy's dad was an awfully good cowboy. This guy's dad was one of the greatest clowns, and Justin will agree with that. we've ever had in our game of rodeo. He's got a brother that's a titleist, and young Trey Kimsey is headed for his second Wrangler NFR. Had a huge win at the Butler and Son Rodeo in Tucson, Arizona. Z73. That's the bull that he is set to go. You know what? It's entirely too quiet, Justin. That gets on the nerves. Cowboys
Sunday
love
Funday.
help.
Keep it up, Sunday Funday.
Come on, Trey, number 8 in the world.
Somebody scream!
That was good. Somebody scream again, huh? I think we're about ready. Kimsey stuck it on him for the ride. Nice job again by the bullfighters as we gather up the score for Trey Kimsey. Markings are in at 67 points, and he is in the top 23 strong. Good job.
So there's your big leaderboard, 87.5, 86, 85.5. Staying in position. There's another one of those right kids. But right now, we'd like to showcase the talent of our bullfighters and our barrel man. How many'd like to see a little freestyle bullfighting right now, huh? All three of these bullfighters are champs in one way, shape, or form. And he is not afraid to cut you off and stick that horn where you don't want it. All right, heads up. Coming back at you. Here he comes. Oh, Justin. You're good. Come on up. Everybody get your hands going to the beat. Get a little beat going here. Come on. That bull is old and smart. He'll wait for him to make a mistake. Wow. These three men alive and well for the next several days. We're going to get that bull out of here. You can give him a hand clap if you would like. As we talk about Schmidt Electric. Good job, Justin. What does it look like from the bullfighter's point of view? We've got a GoPro camera on one of our bullfighters every night. Watch this. That's as close to the action as you can get right there. Folks, I don't know what they get paid, but I do know they're worth their weight in gold out there. How about giving all three bullfighters and our barrel man one more shout out from the grandstands?
Nicely done, and thank you again to our friends at Coors. Now, I want you to meet the real stars. Anybody in rodeo knows that livestock is the mainstay of the game, and the Butler and Son Rodeo Company will show you every rodeo some of the greatest livestock in the world. Those horses are parts of breeding programs that bring you the athleticism that has it in their bloodline to be the stars that they are. Many selected to go to the Wrangler National Finals because they are that great. You know what? They know they have done their job. They know that the feed troughs are full. What do you say we salute the Butler and Son Rodeo and the livestock we watched today and those bucking horses? Wow.
We're going to bring the curtains down on the rodeo portion of our show this afternoon. If you had a good time, everybody say yeah one more time. Love it. Concert won't be very long from right now, just a few minutes to turn around and get that stage in here and set up. And if you'd like to up the ante a little bit in watching our concerts, plenty of room to get a hold of extreme seats. You can get those and you can be right down on the dirt next to our entertainers every night.
Ooh, how nice is that? Oak Ridge boys are going to love you, I can tell you that. Right now, let's take a moment to see some of our other partners like HEB. They'll be coming our way as we get everything set to go.